Good morning, and well, you might be watching this afternoon. Hello, I should begin to greeting, shouldn't I, really? I wonder, when I used to be a teacher, I used to do a little bit of work on the Tudors because I was a history teacher, and it was quite a long time ago now. That's both me being a teacher and the Tudors. Didn't plan that joke. Anyway, so when I used to do it, we used to look at pictures of Henry VIII, and we used to look at pictures of Henry VIII. And one of the things about pictures of Henry VIII is they're paintings. And obviously, paintings that were made in his lifetime were paintings that made him, they wanted him to look a certain way, and he wanted to present himself in a certain way. And then there was another painting of him looking like slightly old and slightly dishevelled. And when we looked at the date of that painting, we realised that that painting came after Henry was alive, because obviously when he was alive, he wouldn't have allowed that. Does that make sense? So this whole idea about paintings wanting to portray something. There was something just recently about President Trump where he had this painting done and he's quite cross because it makes him look slightly overweight and a bit old, and he's a bit cross because he feels that someone's deliberately tried to make him look not very good. Don't know if you came across that. So that got me thinking a little bit about how we're thinking about Palm Sunday this week, and we're thinking about on Palm Sunday, that's the time when Jesus rides into Jerusalem on a donkey. And Jesus has deliberately picked that image because it would have said something to everybody that saw it at the time. Because if you went back, there was a prophet called Zechariah who said the king will come riding on a donkey. And so therefore, when everybody saw Jesus, they would have just realised that he was a king, he was powerful. And then what was always striking about this is it's not just that he's coming into the city, but he's riding on a donkey, which is the sign of being a servant and becoming not in that grandiose way that other kings would have done on riding on great big stallions. Jesus comes as a very different type of king. So this is what we're going to think about this Sunday if you want to come along. But I wonder what you think about when you think about Jesus. Take care. Bye.